Hello, it's Mark Rogan from O'Neill Real Estate, and this is number 3 Megisti Place in Kelmscott. What a beautiful place we are in here. This is one of those ones, we're going to go look at it room by room, but what a great spot. It is a fantastic street. You've got very few homes on it, but down the bottom of the street is Wright Brook, and that's the creek line, runs along there. And as you look up the hill to there, that is Banyola Regional Park, and you can walk through that little gate right there, and you can just walk for miles and miles and miles. It is a beautiful position. Jump on Google Maps if you haven't already and see what is on offer. But for now, this is going to be the Google Street View equivalent, which is us walking through room by room, having a proper look at what is going on here. We've got a home that is 25 years old. It's the same owners for those whole 25 years. They built it, and gosh, it was hard to find a better place to live. So they stayed and stayed and stayed. But now it is time to downsize. So that is why they're on the market, and a reluctant sale, but one that is, a case of them going, well, it has to happen, so it has to happen. So you've got this fantastic kitchen. All of the kitchen and bathrooms are less than 5 years old. There's been a lot of remodeling done in that time, and it's a very, very good design. You've got a lot of workspace in here. So ample workspace, good cupboard space as well, gas cooktop over there, and the electric oven, breakfast bar over on this side, and a big fridge recess as well. Coffee station over there, and if you were here, I'm sure you'd do this yourself, so quick look in the pantry. Jolly good, it's got one of those. So that is kind of the kitchen meals area. This is where it all happens kind of space. That is the family room, leads through to the games room. Very versatile kind of floor plan, really. There's a lot of options as to how you can configure things, and it all flows beautifully out to that patio that we'll go and have a look at in just a moment. One other thing I'll point out is that there's shopper's access to the garage, and that is there. Do you want to see in there? I mean, we'll come back. You know what? We'll do that at the end. We'll look at all the interesting stuff first, and then we'll go and look at the, functional stuff like garages. So back at the front door, and one thing I forgot to point out. Formal dining area. Use it as you will. Be formal, be informal. Work with the design. You've got some options with that kind of space. And theatre room to your left. But back to the start, where we have the main bedroom. Now that's a queen size bed, but there's ample space for a king size in here. You've got plenty of room still on that side, and plenty of room still on that side as well. And the 2 walk-in robes, number 1 and number 2. Number 2. So it's a good sized room, quite a versatile space, and the updated bathroom with the stone top, large vanity mirror, a light, which I should have turned on before I started, but I didn't. And we have the shower with the shelf, and back here, the toilet. So it's tucked away, which is a pleasant thing, let's face it. That is a heated towel rail there. So lovely master bedroom and ensuite. And the study, which has a good size walk-in robe. It could easily be a bedroom. They've utilised it as a study, but currently very crafty. All kinds of crafting stuff in there, but with these shelves not in here, it becomes a very good sized room. You've got the floor plan available online. You can have a look at that to see it in a little bit more detail. As we go past it again, the theatre room, I'll have a proper look at that with you here. So Again, a good size room. Plenty of options as to what you can do with this. Home has a ducted evaporative cooling throughout. And we're back around here. So we will turn to the left and go down the passage. Now, there is a door, so you can shut the bedrooms off from the rest of the living space, which is very handy indeed. So a good size secondary bedroom with the built-in robe. That's an attic. I'll show you that in a sec because it's worth having a look at. Now, on the way through, we have the bathroom. Now, this is a great design. So you've got the separate vanity area here. Separate loo. Some storage. And the shower and bath in this section. So it's great if you've got a family that are busy getting the house, getting out of the house in the morning, getting themselves sorted out, one in the shower, one in the loo, one in here brushing their teeth. Everyone's kind of got their own space. It is a very practical kind of design for a family on the go. And we've got storage all the way down here as well into the laundry where there's, believe it or not, some more storage. And we have stone tops and a very nice design with this laundry actually. It's very well set up. Bedroom number 3, that's a queen size bed. And again, good space in this room. Built-in wardrobe. And a nice outlook over the backyard from this room through the lace curtains. And fan as well as evaporative cooling. Study or activity room here, again with more storage. And that leads us through to the room that is currently all their storage as they get packed up and ready to go. They'd be horrified if I was showing you this room, but I have to show you because you're not here in person and I'm sure you want to see it. But that's some neat storage, if ever there was some neat storage. Now, the attic, let me drop that down so that you can have a look at what is up there. Give me 2 seconds and let's have a look. So we have a dust-proof room above the living space and bedrooms, which is super handy. Just good for storing all those bits and pieces that you don't want to store in many other cupboards that you could choose from in this house. And then you've got the access door into the roof space for any services, etc., that you need performed in there. So a very handy feature indeed. Let's go and have a look outside now. So I think that shows you everything. I was going to show you the garage. Let's do that while we're here. Now again, they're house-proud people. They'd be like, don't show them in the garage, there's stuff in there. But this is the garage. So it is a 2-car garage, but a lot of other stuff in here at the moment. But again, a good size space. Oh yeah, the inverter for the solar. That's because there's solar panels on the roof. So 2-car garage, inverter in there. That's pretty much the basics of it. And then we've got all this patio space. So this is a really lovely place to be. That's the garage, personnel door. Nice, quiet, peaceful little pond. It's a wraparound patio with ceiling fans and cafe blinds that keep the weather out. It's a very nice place to be. look in that backyard as well. Everything is neat and practical. That's not dead, that's deciduous. That'll come back in a short time as a beautiful feature tree in the backyard. And we've got a couple of garden sheds. Everything is very neat and tidy and practical. And then down the side, this is the boring stuff that I'm showing you here, but I know you want to see it because if you're not here in person, you kind of need to have the full experience. So down the side, all paved and very easy to look after. Colorbond fences all around. And that is pretty much the story. Now, a lot of the furniture and stuff, they aren't going to be able to take where they're going because they're downsizing, and they're downsizing properly. They are going a lot smaller. So things like this Jarrah outdoor setting, real Jarrah made from trees, that is something they'll consider selling with the property with the right offer. So if that's of interest to you, we can make that happen, and various other furniture throughout the house as well. They will look at leaving behind for the right person at the right price. Hopefully that gives you a pretty good idea of what is happening here at 3 Megisti Place in Kelmscott. I love this location. I can say that categorically. I've spent a lot of time here. Believe it or not, my in-laws live right next door. That's how local we are. And it's a beautiful spot. It is a hard place to beat. And Clifton Hills is a lovely location, but this particular pocket through here is just really special and very rare to find anything come up, especially anything of this kind of size. And obviously the Banyola Regional Park, that's not going to get built out ever. So that'll stay looking beautiful, looking pretty for a long time yet. And from a practical point of view, if you've got a family that are needing to get around and all that sort of thing, and you go, oh, it's a little bit far from stuff. It's actually not, because the bus stop is right there. There's another one around the corner as well. It's a very easy place to live and a very easy place to get around. That train station that we've been waiting a while to see reopen is reopening soon. So the practicalities of living in this location are only improving as the days go by. Hopefully that shows you everything you need to see of 3 Megisti Place in Kelmscott. It's Mark Grogan from O'Neill Real Estate. If you have any other questions, please let me know. Cheers.